This was since Tuesday. It was out on the field Saturday and Sunday, and then it was loaded up Sunday morning. Let's get it in the block. They come split, so you split them at the slaughterhouse. I'll take its head off now. This is quite nice. Actually, the cheek's something quite nice. So when we do hog roasts, someone has the meat off the head, so we eat that. The cheek is the best bit. That's your shoulder, with two shoulder, neck end and your hand. So this is your neck end. If you ever do pulled pork, you get that part there, and this is a hand of pork. Most butchers put it in sausages, but it rolls up as a nice joint as well. So your bacon's on your loin, which is here. You've got two sorts of bacon. You can have your streaky, or middle bacon. That hole there is what they class as middle bacon. They used to do a lot of that years ago. Or you separate that from there. That's your back bacon, and that's your streaky. So bacon is streaky bacon is basically your belly cured, and back bacon is your loin, which has been cured. And then the gammon is your leg. And if you have collar bacon, that's your shoulder, cured. This is basically, you separate in. Yeah, that's what you make your brawn out of, trotters. You boil them up, gives you nice gelatin for your brawn. It's pork hock.
I see you still got all your fingers, Jason.
Yeah.
Close calls?
Well, a few good notches out of them.
Are they from early years?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, you do learn. And if you that thing, you don't get. There's no second chance with that thing. Fat means flavour.
So this ain't no supermarket piggy?
No.
Go on, talk to me about the difference.
Well, this is actually a cross Hampshire and a large white. So you've got a bit more fat and a bit more flavour. Supermarket pork they have generally large whites. What's with a pig? You can put it all in sausages and still make a reasonable amount of money. That's Sarah.
Is pig the most versatile animal?
Yeah.
Along with rosemary and a few other herbs, I think the pig is one of the best reasons for the existence of God. Because it tastes so good. Pulled pork, bacon, mate, roast joint, crackling, all in one animal.
Look at that. technically, just cuts into 3 or 4 joints. But generally, that will probably, definitely go at least half, I should think. What do I do? Take that off there, actually. Look at that. Yeah, there's a living to be made, yeah. You won't get rich doing this job, but...
Pay your bills.
Pay your bills, yeah.
You like the lifestyle?
Definitely. Oh, yeah. It's a busy week, yeah. It's long hours, hard work. It's sort of unsociable. That's Saturdays, some Sundays. So, yeah, it's quite long hours. That's a belly. That's your loin. For you to say your belly joint or belly slices. Loin. Loin with kidney in. You don't see it very often. We don't vaccinate our pigs, no.
And are these part of the farm pig? These are your pigs?
Yeah. No, we do get them killed, taken away to an abattoir, local one. To sell to the public, you do have to have the vet and have the stamp.
What goes to waste, or nothing goes to waste?
Just the bones, that's it, mate. Nothing goes to waste with a pig.
You were C of E before you were Catholic?
Yes, yeah.
From your dad?
Yes, from my dad. Used to go to Sunday school when I was little.
Were you taking the propositions of Christianity seriously, or they were just there in the background?
No, I always believed in God. Yeah, I always definitely knew there was a God.
So why jump ship?
I just knew it was the right way to go. The Barrett's really...
Yeah, it was Claire coming in. It was one of the custody.
Yeah.
Sarah, it was Claire coming in.
Well, this first time coming to the Catholic Church just before Christmas, and it was just... That was it, that was enough. Just sitting there, and just the whole thing just felt so right. We just got in the car after and we said, this is right. No, this is fantastic. So there's no sort of going back, and just went from there, really. I remember sitting in
with Claire,
with Claire and Joe Barrett, and one day we were in the house around the kitchen table, and I said the reason why the sort of Anglican church we went to wasn't getting anyone in because it needs to change with the times. And Joe said, no, I disagree. He said, don't need to change, it needs to go back to how it used to be. And going to traditional Latin Mass, once you've been once, it's the lifestyle as well, isn't it? You can, the lifestyle goes with it. It gets you thinking more, and then you do think about God more. You don't just go to church on a Sunday. It's everything else in the week. You have to, you do pray the rosary. It's not just a Sunday obligation. It's everything.
It didn't bother you all that change, saying rosary and all that kind of stuff?
It was at first it was getting used to it, Yeah. But after a while, it's a routine, It's right, done a rosary, it's bedtime, girls, get in bed.
So that you had a priest kind of guide you through is that the right phrase?
Yeah.
Guided you through your conversion.
Yeah.
And what would he have to go through with you? You know, this is when you stand up, this is when you kneel, this is what you got to say. Or was it more wider questions than that? Like, you have been a Protestant for a long time, these are the differences.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole, yeah.
And was it a lot of it a shock or, all right, makes sense?
No, it made sense. Yeah, wasn't a shock. Yeah, the confession was a sort of a big thing for me. It was quite, you know.
Because you wouldn't have had to do that, would you? You wouldn't to see if they don't do that.
Don't do confession. No.
That's a culture shock.
No one. It's you know, it doesn't come first hand, is it, to confess all your sins.
There's a lot about it where you could just say, yeah, I'll take that, leave that, I'll have this, not that, I don't fancy it. Or you've just taken the lot, face value.
Take a lot, yeah.
When I meet a lot of converts, they haven't pick and mixed it, they've just taken the lot. The conversion isn't just an academic experience, it's where you've got to go through it all intellectually and yeah, I'll take this. People just do it. People just take it, generally speaking, all on board. I think that's a bit of a mad phenomenon.
Jump straight in.
Yeah, jump straight in, and then they're kind of in. You know, I don't suppose you wake up with a cold sweat in the night thinking, this is a total mistake, Sarah, look, we're going back CV on Sunday. That doesn't happen, does it?
No.
What do you make of at our parish, there are a lot of guys that go to Mass. In my opinion, look, super solid dudes. I'm made up. It spurs me on, even if I don't talk to them. You don't look around after Mass and think, shucks, I'm locked in here with these losers.
No.
This is pretty much 2/3 of the pig.
Got loin, belly. You've got the shoulder, middle, leg. This is the top side off top of the leg, which you can stake or dice. That's your cheeks. Well, there are your chaps, and there are your little cheeks in there. And you've got your. This would end all up. Most of this end up in sausages now.
So this is all sausage material.
Yeah, you can get a joint out of that, but I'll generally put it in sausages.
Mum had some chickens. It's kind of like that looking. It looks like a bell. It's got a bit on top, and then the.
Yeah, and it's sort of a little weight, like a little. It's sort of weighted, and then when they drink some, it's sort of set, so it just lets a bit more water out. And then it gets to a certain weight and stops. And then they're all red because chickens can only sort of see red, can't they? So they're all red. Yeah, and it's it was quite a. I enjoyed that actually. I really enjoyed that. Go in the morning in my overalls before school, go feed chicken. I mean, in the winter, I got a bit. Oh no.
And then what about after school? Was there then chicken jobs after school?
Yeah, yeah. I'd love to be on the farm and just. I mean, we had tractors. There was always something to do.